Hi guys, welcome back for episode 36 of this Manchester City Retro Career Mode. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have two massive games against Real Madrid and Bayern Leverkusen in the Champions League. We do have a game against Fulham in the middle of that, which we will play off camera, but for now, the Champions League is our main focus. If we get a win in either of these games, we could get automatic qualification for the next round of the Champions League. If we lose both, we have already qualified for a playoff spot. As you can see, our form has been a bit checkered since those two wins over Arsenal and Chelsea. We drew 0-0 with Ipswich, a 3-2 defeat against Newcastle. We actually went down to 10 men against Tottenham, but won 3-0. We then lost 1-0 to Liverpool. We won 2-0 in the first leg of the semi-final in the Cup against Chelsea. We beat Watford 3-0 in the FA Cup. But then we lost in the second leg 3-0 to Chelsea, and therefore we left the competition at the semi-final stage, and we've finally managed to beat Middlesbrough. It's the first win against Middlesbrough in 6 attempts in this save, so I was really happy to get one over in them. But without further ado, we have a tough game now away at the Bernabeu, and with our form being the way it is, I'm really not sure what to expect. It's quite frustrating at times at the moment. We've really struggled, and I was fuming with that second leg against Chelsea. They absolutely battered us in that second leg. And obviously, we've beaten Middlesbrough since then, but I'm really not sure how we're going to get on in these two Champions League games, with the Fulham game in the middle, of course. We've got a lot of games in quick succession, and it's really starting to tell with our inconsistent form. And this is a team of Real Madrid that's got one or two names that we do recognise. Belletti's in there, Roberto Carlos, Cambiasso, Kezman and Raul, with the likes of Casillas, Kaladze, Sarabia, Gronkia on the bench as well. Hopefully we can do well, but it is going to be a very tough ask, this one, and hopefully we can just give good account of ourselves. If we even score a goal, I would consider that a positive in this match. Real Madrid are a very strong side, so hopefully we can do alright. And straight away they have had an opportunity, no highlight for it, but they have had a chance. And as we go into the 6th minute here, we do have a highlight with Babel, and he misplaces his pass, and Bellamy's onto it here. He has got support in the penalty area if he can find it, and Cal Court's there, just over the crossbar. And that is a big opportunity for us there. We have to take these chances when they come our way against a side like Real Madrid. We haven't there, and that could come back and really cost us in terms of our qualification. In terms of the league table, at this moment, as things stand, we are third in the overall table, which is a surprise to me in itself, to be honest. But as you can see, it is very, very close at the moment. And Real Madrid, as it stands, aren't qualifying. So we have got an opportunity maybe here. Yaya Toure with a free kick. Whips it in, and it's just wide. So close. We're doing really well at the moment. A draw would be enough to finish in the top 12, but Leverkusen are the team that we're chasing as well. They're second at the moment, and that's the team that we're going to play next. So we've got to try and get at least a result in one of these games. And Calcourt, Sinclair, it's 1-0. We are ahead at the Bernabeu. Trevor Sinclair with the goal. There's no offside calls in this one, and we have a 1-0 lead away at Real Madrid. I didn't imagine us doing as well as we have in this Champions League campaign, but if we win here against Madrid, as things stand, we automatically qualify for the next round of the Champions League without having to play in the playoffs. What a first half. It's been a very, very close fought game so far, but we have a 1-0 lead, and this is huge right now. Can we do things the same in the second half? Can we keep it tight? I'm really happy with the way we're playing. Can we continue? Yaya Toure with a free kick, shoots from distance, Rustu with the save, and it continues to be 1-0, but we are playing quite well at the moment. Hopefully this will continue in this next opportunity. Toure with a corner, cleared by Belletti, and the highlight finishes with that. It remains 1-0. As the time ticks away, we're doing very, very well. Hopefully this will secure our qualification. As it stands, we're 5 points ahead of ninth place Bayern Munich amongst one or two other teams. So as it sits, we're going to qualify without needing to play the Leverkusen game. But Belletti's got a ball in here, Adrian Lille, and it's bundled in by Savio. Really disappointing with the defending there. Absolutely shocking overall. And they shouldn't have got that opportunity. We should have made the clearance, as you can see to the left there. Juventus are 7-0 up against Olympiacos at the moment. Ashley Cole with the throw-in. We need to make sure we keep hold of the ball when we have it as well. He looks over the top and Babel clears to Matalan. But a poor header from Matalan and Cal Court's in. And Rustu with the save. Roberto Carlos looks set to clear. A huge chance again for Cal Court. And a disappointing miss from him. Here's Raul now. Still going with the ball down that left-hand side. It's Raul. He looks to whip the ball in. He can't, but finds Carlos into Kesman. Played it in, and it's just about cleared away. It remains 1-1, and Cal Court has missed two huge chances, of course, in this game. And we are starting to struggle again with the fitness concerns. It's a good clearance from Court, but Belletti finds Kesman on the edge of the penalty area, who strikes it, but it's over the bar. And with 20 minutes to go, we are going to have to make some changes here. Craig Bellamy is going to have to come off. He's really struggling for his fitness here. We're going to bring Emil Heskey on for him. We're going to bring Sean Wright Phillips on. And I'm going to take a risk here. We're going to bring Kevin Davis on for Richie Humphries. He's not played a lot of football recently. And with the yellow cards that we've got as well, I'm going to take Phil Jagielka off and Ian Hart. And hopefully we can get over the line in this game. But we'll have to wait and see, as Real Madrid have possession with Raul now. And Cambiasso knocks it out wide to Gronchiar. Good tackle by Ashley Cole, and now Craig Bellamy looks forward for Humphries. Cambiasso almost brought him down there, and Belletti knocks it back to Babel. Real Madrid fighting for the possession, and they're winning it back well. Roberto Carlos down this left-hand side now, has support outside if he can find it. He continues his run, and he's still going. Sinclair didn't make any challenge there, and Raul finds Mateo Kejman. Brilliant challenge from Sanya, and Yaya Toure clears away, and it's out for a Real Madrid corner. Much better defending there. Sanya putting himself in to the challenge. All of our substitutions have now gone through. Can we hold on to this? We're only 3 points ahead of Bayern Munich, Capitoline, who I think are Roma, and Olympiacos, so we're not safe here. A win would secure our passage into the next round of the Champions League. Can we do it here? Can we do this? It's so close right now with 5 minutes to go, and Raul lays it to Belletti. Good interception by Gareth Barry, but he clears it only as far as Belletti again. Gronchiar and Cambiasso exchanging passes. Sanya does well and finds Frank Lampard, who knocks a really good ball long here for Emil Heskey. Emil Heskey down this left-hand side. He has support in the penalty area if he can find it. And he does play the ball across. Carlos clears, only as far as Ian Hart though. Can Hart get the ball in? He tries to, and it's fallen for Carl Court. It's 2-1. What a moment. We are winning once again here at the Bernabeu. It's Court's 10th of the season. He's missed two huge chances today, but he's potentially given us a passage through to the next round proper of the Champions League. What a result this is. 2-1 away at the Bernabeu. We have secured passage into the next round with 5 points clear of the likes of, well, 4 or 5 teams there. What a win for the boys. Absolutely fantastic result here. We are through to the next round of the Champions League. Phenomenal performance from the boys there. And, calm down a moment. What a result that was. Absolutely fantastic from the lads. And we are through to the next round. We've qualified for the round of 16. Really good stuff from the lads once again. And again, we're doing it in the episodes. Out of episodes, we're so inconsistent. And I think from that, because we've already qualified, we don't need to show necessarily the Leverkusen game, but I will anyway. It was the general plan for this episode. So I will play the Fulham game off camera, and then we will come back for Bayern Leverkusen. Okay guys, here we go for the Leverkusen game. We had a good result against Fulham in between with a 2-0 win against them. They are bottom of the league, but we've recently struggled against teams at that lower level in the Premier League, so it was good to get a good result. And now we have a home game against Leverkusen. Hopefully, I mean, we've already secured our passage into the round of 16 in the Champions League, but if we can continue with our good form in the Champions League, it would really see us right for the next phase. And like I say, this game doesn't mean an awful lot where we're concerned, And I'm not entirely sure if Leverkusen have already So as it stands, Leverkusen haven't actually qualified, so we could end up putting them out of the competition, um, depending on how other results fare. Steve Brandt with the delivery, Nowotny at the far post, and it's just about claimed by Shea Given after 5 minutes there. And Leverkusen are looking to dominate as it stands. There are a number of teams below Leverkusen already, but depending on how results go, they could drop. But we'll see what happens as the game goes on. Let's see Intermal Bronk plays it back to him and finds Danielson wide left. We haven't seen much possession so far, and Danielson with a strike, but it's saved by Shea Given. Leverkusen continue to dominate in these opening stages. They've got more possession. We haven't created a single opportunity in front of goal either. Yes, we've already qualified, but we should really be focusing on the task at hand. And as 25 minutes have gone, United are ahead in their game. So here's Lam into Petter. Now Novotny, good tackle by Yaya Toure. Andy Cole does well there to beat Novotny to the ball. Now Craig Bellamy. Craig Bellamy with opportunity to pass if he can, and he loses out to Petter in the end and finds Alonso. Lofts it over the top here, and Danielson's in behind again from that left-hand side, and it's just gone past the post. Leverkusen creating many opportunities, but so far we're just about holding out. And Shegiven with a pass here to Mark Smith. Just holds onto it and switches to the left-hand side here for Ashley Cole. He has support ahead of him if he can find it. It's a poor pass and Lam intercepts, but Ashley Cole wins it back off Petter. Now Andy Cole plays it over the top here to Trevor Sinclair on this right-hand side. He needs support to arrive in the penalty area. He goes and cuts inside here and gets the strike away, and it's a comfortable save by young goalkeeper Pepe Reina. As it stands, both sides are still, well, we know we've already qualified, but Leverkusen are still qualifying as it stands. Ashley Cole with a throw in here. We need to be careful in possession at this area of the pitch. Ashley Cole looks to knock it past his man and does really well and knocks it over the top, and Bellamy gets onto it. Craig Bellamy now with support in the penalty area if he can find it, but Philip Lahm does well and finds Jens Novotny. Now Petter on this right hand side cuts in to find Stemo Brank. Humphries does well to win possession. Lampard into Trevor Sinclair, who strikes from distance. It's not the best of strikes, and it remains 0-0. So as you can see from the table, Barcelona are just sneaking in. Real Madrid are going out as it stands. They've got a playoff game to play as well. So that defeat against us has really set their wheels in motion for them at the moment. I'm not particularly pleased. We need to be playing better than this at the moment, and it remains 0-0, but we're not creating a lot of chances. Even though the game doesn't mean anything, like I say, we need to continue to play well. We need our form to be at its best if we want to be going any further in the competition. Stemo Brank with the delivery here. Novotny with a post with a header, at the near post, and he clipped the crossbar, and it's gone to the far side now for Lukovic, who couldn't create another opportunity, but it's another corner for Stemo Brank, and Novotny again at the near post, and it's only just over the bar. We need to be better defensively there. Novotny is dominating at the back. We are going to make some substitutions. Trevor Sinclair is tired. Sean Phillips is going to come on for him, and we're going to bring Emil Heskett onto that left. Oh, actually, no, we're not. We're going to bring Danny Murphy on for Craig Bellamy and switch Humphries out to wide left. Lampard is on a yellow card as well, so we need to take him off, which we will. Mark Vivian Foe is going to come on for him. And in terms of defensively, Bakary Sagna is struggling, but we haven't really got any other defensive options, to be honest. So he is going to have to tough it out, unfortunately. As Lukovic has an opportunity here for Leverkusen, plays it back to Bowman, back to Lukovic, plays it inside, and Danielson now, and it takes a deflection. It's another corner for Leverkusen. We really haven't played well today, and it's certainly showing. We really haven't got any oomph in this performance. Stemo Brank again with the corner to the near post. It's cleared by Mark Vivian Foe, and it's back out wide to Malbronk. Ashley Cole does well to jockey him away, and Shea Given makes another good save. We're going to make a change up front. Andy Cole has offered nothing going forward. We're going to bring Calcourt on, and we're also going to bring on Emil Heskey once again. And that will be our changes complete for this match with half an hour to go. We need to create more, especially at home. We've been so strong at home for the most part of the campaign. With only 2 shots on target to their 7, we've been taught a lesson today, really. And I know, like I say, we've already qualified, but we need to be doing more than what we are. And as it stands, Leeds have got a game to play, so they could still qualify. Malbranc with the ball in. Lassisi just over the bar. Again from Leverkusen. Somehow we're not behind here. They completely deserve to be in front, and we've been extremely poor. We're going to demand more from the team because it's certainly not a good performance. And they have made some changes themselves now. And I think we've done really well. I mean, we're second overall in the table, and it's finished 0-0. We have obviously already qualified, but with that 0-0, I'm not happy with the performance, even though we did draw. But it doesn't matter. We qualified anyway, thanks to that previous victory. Schalke, and well, to be fair, there's a few teams that could still drop out. Bayern and Barcelona could drop out, depending on other results. Marseille and Olympiacos and Leeds could all still qualify ahead of them. Um, I think Leverkusen are pretty much safe now. Um, it's a very tight table for some of them. I'm not entirely sure who can and can't qualify. It goes down to head-to-heads and things like that as well, but with the weird way the fixtures work in the competition now, it is a bit of a difficult one. But we've got our draw. We've done really well in the group stage of the Champions League, and as I look forward, I'm not entirely sure when we're going to come back. We've not done any business at all in the January transfer window, so there'll be no review on there. We'll probably come back for, I think I might miss out February. We'll see what happens with the Champions League fixtures, and we'll come back in and around March time and see if we've got any fixtures coming through there. Until then, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. All your support is greatly appreciated, and I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.